Okay. I want you guys to just think about this. Now think about this in the perspective of the first ever women's Royal Rumble. Take that out of the way. Take that out of the way. And just think about how this is going to have to play out. However, how many women is in the Royal Rumble, how many they are going to put in it. Just think about this. Just think about this. Think about it for a second while I open this Coke because I'm thirsty as hell. Alright. However many women there is going to be in this Women's Royal Rumble at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Okay. Cool. Awesome. It's the first ever Royal Rumble for the women. Congrats on them. And everything. But, please, let me explain how they did this. And I never want to dish on the women, and I'm just telling you right now, they do not need a women's Royal Rumble. Plain and simple. Okay, so the women were brawling. It starts out with Absolution versus, the trio of Mickie James, Sasha, and Bayley. DQ, they're attacking. Nia Jax comes out. Then Paige gets the upper hand, and they're attacking them. And all the women roster come out. They start fighting back and forth. And I don't care if no one's watching right now, because you can watch this on demand, and it will be just as good. Just as good. It's like I did it in the video format. Now, you get them brawling and everything. You saw Stephanie earlier tonight, and I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, the announcement. Her music hits while they brawl, and I cannot believe it. I can't. I just fucking can't. These motherfuckers stop brawling with each other and look at Stephanie McMahon. I almost lost my shit watching it on TV. So you're fucking telling me Asuka, badass, Nia Jax, badass, Sasha Banks, definitely a badass when she wants to be. Bayley, hell, she can be a badass when she wants to be. Not really. But, you got all these people, all these women that can be absolutely badasses with Paige, Sonya Deville. They legit going to stop in mid-brawl because Stephanie McMahon is coming out? My head hurts. My head hurts from thinking that they just stopped mid-brawl. Think about that. They legit stopped mid-brawl because Stephanie came out. I don't... You can't explain that. Like, what? Did they know? They must have knew the Royal Rumble was coming too. Of course they did. But physically, in storyline and story mode, just like a storyline perspective, they don't know it's supposed to be coming. So why in the hell would they stop brawling? What sense does that fucking make? You got these badasses in the ring. Asuka, Sasha, Paige, Sonya Deville, Nia. You got all these badasses in the ring. Mickie James. Brawling, and then they stop because Stephanie's music hits. And in the picture of this fucking thumbnail, you see Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax hugging. Sasha Banks had a better reaction than Nia Jax, and Nia Jax is supposed to be this damn monster in the division. I don't know who booked her to smile, if she did it her own self, but she's got to stay in character. If she smiled on her own, she got to stay in character. I just cannot absolutely believe what I saw. I meant to do this, live thing right after the show with the game, but the game took forever, and then I was watching something else after, because with Raw tonight and the football game, I am absolutely just, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Everything. Now, with that being said and everything, Stephanie McMahon comes out, starts talking, and the way she's talking, it's just like a tweet I saw. It's like, it's like a teacher walks in and says something about, you get more recess or something like that. I was like, You look at that, and you're like, that's what it looks like. And, the reaction from Nia Jax, and in this thumbnail, I know that's how she is probably in real life. I get that. I get the happiness. But for real, like, staying care. Sasha Banks, the way she acted, you would have thought she was the heel. You would have thought she was a heel. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Raw, tonight was unforgettable. It was just plain simple BS. Weak booking. I wasted, I watched a lot of the game compared to Raw. I was flipping back and forth. I was way more into the game. Of course I was, it's my team, but like, my team coming in was 4-9. You can't get much excited from 4-9. But I was more excited watching that than any of Raw tonight. Why is that? Why is that? And I'll talk about the game in a minute. If you guys, I'm gonna just put it out here, if you guys do not have me on Snapchat and you happen to have Snapchat, yet Keaton, I about Raw tonight, I don't know what the hell they were thinking, and they're legit doing a show like this, a boring show that had me not interested much at all, and it was lazy booking. I did not watch last week's, but I probably will. I am just, I don't know what it is tonight, but like, I don't know what was up tonight with Raw. I don't know who legit booked the show. it didn't feel like the same. It didn't feel like the same people was booking the show that has been, since WrestleMania tonight. Tonight was, oh, John Cena's returning next week. Everyone's got to watch because it's Christmas. No, they won't. I mean, I'll probably be watching, but not everyone's gonna be watching just because John Cena's back. I'll just tell you that right now. And if it is rumored we're seeing Cena and Reigns versus 2, please blow my brains out. Cena and Reigns versus 2 with Christmas, and the rest of the show, most of the time it's going to be shitty. The Raw, okay, look, the Women's Royal Rumble, it's pretty obvious who's going to win. It's pretty obvious. Now, Asuka could lose. But it wouldn't be a loss on her record. So they might have someone else win it. Does it mean I'm still going to give a fuck about the Women's Royal Rumble? Okay, I got a little interest in it. A little. But other than that, no. I'm sorry. I don't like the idea of it. I mean, it'd be nice to look at her. And she used to be very good in the ring too, so I'll give her that too. But all I'm saying is, I don't see. Yes, it's historic, but I don't see this going well. I just don't see it going well. I hope it does, but I don't see it going well at all. But we got SmackDown tomorrow night. Tomorrow with my YouTube schedule will be pretty loaded. I don't know if I'm going to do just one stream with 2 TKWs or 2 different streams. But I am planning 2 TKWs tomorrow. I am going to try to wake up somewhat early. Yes, the Predators. I mean, I got that. Look, the teams like Oregon, yeah, they lost to Boise State. I'm fine with that. Because I feel the future is, at least good, intact. We got our defensive coordinator back, which is a huge, and I'm talking about a huge plus, that we scored off defense twice. When have you heard of Oregon scoring on defense recently? Recently. So, with my college football bowl predictions, I did write them down and I did circle them. You know what? Those might be out sometime here soon. If I give a date, tomorrow I'm trying to do 2 TKWs. And I think I'll do the predictions for college football and try to upload that as well. And I've got something else. I got another story with Keller coming. It happened. Actually, well, it's already tomorrow. Technically tomorrow. But today, well, yesterday, however you want to say it, yeah, the story is going to be funny, and it got me shaky. It got me shaky. So the next story with Keller is going to be really, really probably good for you guys. But on my part, it was not that good of an experience. But grateful for the stuff on here. I want to talk about the game. Like I said, I did not tell you my Snapchat. If you do not have me on Snapchat, I don't know what you're waiting for. Keller74 is my Snapchat. Can we talk Titans? Yeah, they're probably the worst 8-6 team, like you said. I don't know how they are 8-6. I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, we will talk about Titans if you want. I'll just say this about the game quick. I knew it was going to be a good game. You know, people were saying the Falcons were going to kill us. Look, we were down. We lost by, 10 or 14 with Ryan Fitzpatrick on the road in Atlanta. We had Jameis this time. I mean, I knew it was going to be a good game. You know, did I want us to win? Yes, because I hate the Falcons. If you see my Snapchat, I hate the Falcons with a passion. Yes, we had high expectations, but you know what? It is what it is. I think they do need a new head coach. Doug Cutter, he's a good offensive coordinator, but I don't think he's a good head coach. I don't. But yeah, the Titans. I don't know, shaky, man. It's gonna be close. At least they got the wild card because they ain't winning that division. Jacksonville, very impressive team. It just depends. I mean, I don't think it depends. I don't want the Falcons to get in, but I feel like they are. But yeah, it's been a sad year for me. If we're talking about sports wise, the best team is the Predators, easily. Second best is Oregon women's basketball, and with the men's basketball. Football's after that. Tampa Bay right there, and then this Dallas Mavericks team that is very, very young. Minus Dirk. I mean, they're somewhat young, but they don't have another star player or something. So, I mean, it's just bad sports year. I mean, my team I'm bound to have a good year with one of these sports teams, like very good year. Oregon men's basketball was really good last year, so. But yeah, I'll probably do 2 TKWs, then do entire bowl predictions, and should be good. So just watch out for that. Probably, let's see, hopefully around 4-ish or something like that. Yeah, they are. And I'll see you guys then for TKWs and the college football bowl predictions. See you guys.